did go off. It was hard to tell if the Scarab had gone off on that Dragoon or if he picked it up in time. And now Stork, with an additional Dragoon kill on that Reaver, is going to finally turn tail. No, he's going to come back in for more. That's really strange. Oh, no, Stork, no, what are you doing? Oh, no, he's going to try and get one more. Oh, yes, that was worth it. Oh, yeah. 16 kills on that Reaver. Oh, man, I was thinking, Stork, what are you doing? Stork, what's wrong with you? Why are you running in and suiciding your shuttle? It's got one hit left on it, but he managed to drop the Reaver out first, right, and it was perfectly timed. I shouldn't have doubted Stork. Well, sometimes it's okay to doubt Stork. Here he's coming in for some more harassment here. Stats is on top of it this time. He's got the pylon up on the ridge to spot it so his Dragoons can come in time. There's January, the coach of Khan, the woman, by the way. Anyway, wow, double shuttle drop here going in with 2 Reavers and a couple, and a Dragoon, at least one Dragoon, no, 2 Dragoons. And this is going to be a little bit tough for Stork to fight off, so a good counterattack here. But Stork at the same time is trying to push out while those Reavers are occupied in his natural expansion. He's going to break this containment at the bottom of his ramp. And then Stats is forced to bring his Reavers back. Leave just those true Dragoons to harass that location. Stork is moving out, though. Looks like he's going to try and press this military advantage he has at the moment. But yeah, anyway, so Stork getting some nice kills there, just barely. You know, he had the Reavers there at just the right moment as those probes were transferring back in. Killed more than enough to make it worth it. And a huge battle going on here. Oh, I think the Scarab might have gone off on that Reaver. He may have taken out one of Stats' Reavers. Yes, he took out one of Stats' Reavers. Oh, the shuttle goes down. It's not going to be able to protect those Reavers anymore. Is he going to be able to kill off Stats' Reaver, though? It looks like Stats is able to micro his Reavers a little bit better in having that shuttle. Is able to take out Stork's Reavers with superior micro. Stork, though, has too many Dragoons and has taken out in Stats' entire army except for that one Reaver. And now he may be able to pick that off. Oh, Stats! No, Stats not paying attention. Oh, man, no. Whoa, the Reaver barely gets away in that shuttle. He stopped paying attention for just the wrong moment. And Stork was able to pick off one shuttle and just some beautiful micro there, dropping the Reaver out at the last moment and picking it up in the other shuttle and keeping running. Barely got away with that. Almost lost that. And now he's going to be able to have it over here to do some harassment at Stork's new base on the side, which is going to be pretty important. So Stork critically, though, still on 1 gas. Well, I guess it's not terribly critical, but it could be. You know, he's going to have the ability to make less Dragoons compared to Zealots, that kind of thing, less Reavers with less gas. But he's taken out a lot of probes. Even though Stats has had that expansion mining for a little bit longer, Stork has taken out a lot of probes of his, so he still has is in a pretty good economic position now that he's got his third base up as well. And he at least got. Oh, never mind. I'm on. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'm on crack. Stork has his natural expansion up, but he just put it up. Yeah. So he just put it up. Just got it running. It hasn't quite actually started mining yet, since it has to, you know, warp in and everything like that. Anyway, but Stork now has a bit of an advantage because now he's able to get that 4th base up. Stats does not quite have the military to hold his base in order to get that 3rd one up. I'm sorry, in order to get his 4th base up. He's got his observer over here checking things out, trying to see what Stork's doing, sees where Stork's army is going, see if Stork's army is bearing down on his natural expansion or not. He's got a couple Reavers out now, but they're not with his main army out front. Which actually makes a lot of sense. He can keep his army in front, take some pot shots, fall back, take some pot shots, fall back. It'll give him more time to prepare, more time to make sure he can micro those Reavers. You don't want to get caught off guard and then have Stork just run in and kill your Reavers real quick. Oh, Stork almost picking off that shuttle with 2 Reavers in it. That would have been epic. That would have sealed a major military advantage for Stork. Looks like Stats is going to try and go around to the side, to the bottom. He's going to go in for he may go in for an attack at that expansion of Stork's while his army is out in the middle, which would make a lot of sense since there wouldn't be a whole lot Stork could do. He's having to defend 2 positions at once, and here he comes in. Stork sees this coming. Oh, whoa, he's probably going to get a couple probes. No, he goes for the cannon, which gets canceled. Wasted Scarabs. 2 more Scarabs go off, killing a single probe. So actually, very much a failed drop there. Not doing very much damage at all. Barely only, doing about the same amount of damage as the Scarabs cost, and that's it. Let's see, well, it's about 100 mils of Scarabs. He got 1 probe, he forced to cancel a cannon, so it's almost even. Anyway, Stork has now gotten his 4th base up. Stats has not gotten his 4th base up yet at all. So he's not even looking to get it warped in, is what it looks like. And oh, Stork coming in here with a crazy route. Oh man, what is he doing? He's got to be careful. It's got speed upgrade, but can he escape from the Dragoons? Wow, the Scarab still goes off inside that clump of Dragoons. Beautiful move by Stork, coming in from the top, not coming in from the bottom where the pylon was, where you would expect it, but actually coming in from the top through Stats' own base. Very, very ballsy move there, and is able to get some more kills there, and mostly just be a distraction. And so nicely done by Stork. That was beautiful. Man, Stork, when he's ballsy, he is just so much fun to watch. Anyway, Stork again, I think, is Stork getting a 5th base up, and Stats still stuck at 3 bases right now. Still forced to just posture his army out in the middle here. I'm not sure why he isn't trying to get more bases, especially since he's got to know that Stork has all these bases going on. Trying to do another drop here on the side. Stork has he's hadn't even run his probes back to that position yet. He may actually take out that Nexus. Stork needs to get some forces back there to kill off those Reavers. He's got his own Reavers back there. Oh, and Stats, not paying attention, takes a couple Scarabs to his Reavers. He's now going to fall back, and oh man, that Nexus is so close to dead. It's just going to take a couple more Scarabs. Stork is, I guess, just sacking that base since he's got another one warping in there. Didn't want to bother with that position. That's kind of a weird thing for him, though. He should have at least sent a couple Dragoons over there. I think he can afford a couple Dragoons. Uh-oh. Reavers in the middle. Got to be careful he doesn't get that stuff sniped off. Stats has 2 shuttles out now, which is going to help him micro a little bit better. Stork has 3 Reavers. I don't know if there's Reavers in both those shuttles or not. He's got at least 2 Reavers, but he may have 3 or 4. And oh, Stats moving in here. Stork's going to have to be careful with his micro. He's targeting. Oh man, I think 2 of Stats' Reavers just went down. That gives Stork a huge advantage. He lost one of his own Reavers, but he has enough forces. He's got a bunch of Zealots moving in. The Reavers would be able to counter those Zealots. And oh, Stats' army out of position. Part of his army was out of position. Now it's coming in for a bit of a flank, but it may be too late. Stork may have done too much damage when he had more of a military advantage. Stork still has the 1 Reaver. I think Stats still has a Reaver, but no, he doesn't have it anywhere. Just shuttles flying around at this point, and Stork just has way too many forces. Stats trying to run in and pick off that shuttle. Doesn't work. Stork comes out with a huge lead, a major military advantage here. He's got a ton of Dragoons and Zealots. Stats with just a skeleton crew, just has his reinforcements coming in. He's having to fall back. He does have a significant force of Dragoons out in the open field. He may try and come in for a flank, and it looks like he's going to try and sandwich Stork's force, and that may actually work really well. He's got that 1 Reaver in the middle. He's keeping in the middle, trying to shield it from both sides. Archon's morphing. There's a DT in the mix, but he has an Observer, and Stork coming in with Zealots.